and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right. Right.
Now it's Fields. That's caught for the first. And he will be stopped now, but what do you like about that effort?
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the gun, it's Hall. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down give to Hall. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go. Go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. If the big guys up front saying, give me a push, then I'll do the rest.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Wilson out of the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Don't jump. Ready?
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Right.
They start to drive the ball. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. We're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go, son. Start ball, son. You got it. You got it. No loss. No loss. Right.
Here we go, 4th down. It's Fields. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
All right, come on.
No running here, it's James Conner. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 36-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Go ahead. Ready to stand.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. Finds his back, A-Chain. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's good for Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Wilson to the air. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
14-yard line.
From the red zone now. That's for Waddle again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Once more, it's Wilson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Wilson to throw again. Looking underneath here for Connor. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. It's a James Conner touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Field throwing here. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Go.
From the 27. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 3-9-6.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there. And he made sure that one wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Don't jump, right?
Man in motion, out of the slot. Fields on 3rd. Forced out to his right. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Punting unit out now. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. DJ Chuck there for the catch. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That's a 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing again, here's Wilson. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Wilson now. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Try to run for it with Hall. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, you take advantage of them.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Green 19, that's up.
Shotgun snap to Fields. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Timeout taken by New York, that's in 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Off play action, it's Fields. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. 19 winning, 19 winning. Here we go. 11.
Looking to throw Fields. That one connects. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up. Kendall Fuller.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Well, you got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you take the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Washington now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's a great sign to start the second half of this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
The 46-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go ahead.
First down carry for Connor. Went in there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Wilson now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Well, he makes the catch. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. This is ahead for about 5. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate. Go.
From the 32. Brought in right side. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Wilson. All in left side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 19. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Once more, it's Wilson. He brings it in. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
2nd and goal at the Jets' 6-yard line.
Wilson to throw again. There's a screen. It's Connor. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Throwing now from the gun. The back grabs it. And he's finally stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Sanders sends it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They start the half to give to Hall. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 29. They set up the screen here for Hall. Takes out a one-stop. And he'll get it up at the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
Got to be rush hour, Kate. There's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the 41. Wilson on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
2nd down and 10. Fields taking a big shot for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, the incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Here we go.
Desperation time here on 4th. Hits him on the out route. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Same guy, Wilson again. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw this. Escapes the pocket. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Hill now to return it. And after the dive, they'll be set up with some okay field position here.
At their own 21-yard line.
somebody gotta do it. Hey, somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Wilson to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
2nd and 10 now. Him running the comeback. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to get the Dolphins a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Wilson with it on first. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Sanders for the Dolphin field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
That was a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And they'll continue to lead by 9.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script, not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Gets this to Woods. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, son.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll motion Smith left.
331.
Here he is on third and long. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets losing by 9. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. And he missed it. It's no good. And they'll continue to lead by 9.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
First down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Motioning him from the slot right. Here's 2nd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. You got it.
He takes it straight ahead, and he works this to the 38 before going down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
First down, New York.
First down throw for Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The play fake. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up. Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so that brings up second down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
First down throw from Wilson. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree.